Am I the asshole for accepting an invite to a vacation that did not include my husband? My sister and mother planned a girls' trip DW vacation for them, myself, and my daughter. My sister and mother are paying for everything. My husband was not included in their plans. Neither of the other husbands will be attending. I have not been on a plane in over 20 years, nor on any kind of big resort vacation like this since I was a child. Our daughter has also never been on a plane or to Disney. My husband had previously expressed to my mother that he does not like Disney. He told me he would not be able to get off work. He told me we could not afford it. He said he would not enjoy being there with my sister and mom and would just be a crab ass anyways. When they first invited me and I happily accepted, he and I got into a huge fight. My mom eventually offered to pay for him and add him to the trip, or even to buy a plane ticket for a day, so he could come one day and see our daughter at Disney. He declined the invite for the same aforementioned reasons. But yet, he's still upset. I can't bring it up without him blowing up. I get that he's jealous. But if the shoe was on the other foot and his dad had planned a guy's trip with the kids, I would be supportive. The trip is next week and I'm feeling very guilty because I was getting excited planning outfits, packing, and whatnot. He asked me to not even talk about it so he can pretend it's not happening. I feel like I should just cancel and not go. Am I the asshole for accepting the invite to a trip without him? Not the asshole. If husband expressed before the trip was planned. He does not like Disney. He would not be able to get off work. We could not afford it. He would not enjoy being there with my sister and mom and would just be a crab ass anyways. Mill offers to pay his way and he still declines. I don't see anything wrong with OP going. But, I can't help but wonder if her husband is grumpy about something else. I don't think this is about the Iranian yogurt. Not the asshole. Your husband wasn't invited on this trip because it was a girl's trip and he is not a girl. Also, he sounds super exhausting. And childish. I hope he brings a whole lot to the marriage. A whole lot. Please go with your mom and sister and daughter, your girls, and have a blast. I think you have some things to think about after you get home. Not the asshole. I feel like I should just cancel and not go. Bullshit. Go and have fun. This is his problem, not yours. Do not cancel. Yes, he will be a total jerk, sulk and act like a 12-year-old, but don't let that stop you from enjoying this trip with the girls. If he was going on a fishing guy's trip, would he expect you to act like he's acting? I wonder if he's like this about a lot of things. Just confirming, you only have the one child, right? If that's the case, do not cancel the trip. Tell him that if you cancel the trip you'll have to explain to his daughter that they were going to Disney to see Mickey and the princesses but daddy got mad and said they couldn't go. Not the asshole, but your husband needs to grow up. Not the asshole. Is it your husband's common practice to control you by throwing temper tantrums and guilt trips? He doesn't want to go. What is the reason he doesn't want you to go? Your husband needs to get over himself. You are going somewhere he doesn't want to go, with your family, that obviously he doesn't even like. See how he refers to your mother. And this is at no cost to you. There is no downside to him. Except you won't be at home. What, ironing his underwear or something? Controlling much, your husband? I roll my eyes. Do stop talking about it. And go on the trip with your family. I hope you all have a blast. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. But it sounds like you didn't exactly pick a winner. Thanks for the feedback, everyone. Not the asshole. He is trying to pout his way into getting his way. Go and enjoy yourself. If this kind of behavior is common, I'd consider couples therapy because that's not acceptable. Not the asshole. Clearly he never wanted to go to Disney, and never wanted to go on your girl's trip. What he is doing is being childish, and trying to ruin your trip before you even go. Don't let him. He doesn't want you to have any fun without him. Just to keep the peace, honor his request and don't talk about the trip with him beforehand. When you get back he may or may not be interested in hearing about it. So, he won't be able to go. He wouldn't enjoy it if he were to travel there. It doesn't cost him any money. It's a nice memory for you and your daughter who must be super excited. Also your mom, this sounds like a really great trip. He only wants you to stay there because if he can't enjoy something you shouldn't either. You're not doing anything wrong. I suggest you to focus on the trip, having a great time and not to think about him. Get in the happy mood of such an occasion. If he doesn't join the good time, let him pout angrily in a corner. Have a great trip, not the asshole. Not the asshole. Do not cancel it. Go and enjoy yourself. Not the asshole. He's getting free time here. Most guys would be okay with a few family-free days to chill. What's his problem here? Not the asshole. Your husband is being an ass. Do not cancel your trip. Do not deny your daughter this opportunity. Do not deny yourself a chance to have this wonderful experience with your family. You might consider hiding a backup ID. I've read too many stories of men who didn't want their partner to leave, so their license mysteriously went missing day off. If your passport is someplace only you can find, then it'll be good to grab that and go. Not the asshole. I wouldn't be surprised if your mother and sister did organize this trip for the sole reason of getting you away from your husband. He seems controlling. Why couldn't he be happy for you and your daughter to have a free vacation? Maybe he is too proud? Or the only other reason that comes to mind is that if your mother and sister are narcissists and their gifts always have hidden costs, and your husband is protecting you from that. But that seems rather far-fetched and not probable. Not the asshole. He was given the option to go and declined. He should not begrudge you and your daughter's opportunity simply because he can't provide it or wouldn't enjoy it himself. I'm a guy, I don't like Disney. Nothing to do with politics. Not the asshole. Take your daughter and go have a blast and don't think twice about hubby while you are gone. Your husband is an issue you can deal with after the trip. Not the asshole. This is an opportunity for your daughter to go to Disney and bond with her family, and he's making it about himself. Is he afraid that you are going to run off with Mickey? It's a girls' trip with your mother and sister. Why is he objecting? You don't only have one child. Apparently you have two and you're married to the second one. He's trying to make your life hell so you give up your trip. Don't. That's exactly what he wants you to do. Just go and have a good time. He will live. Yes, he's jealous. If somebody paid for a trip for him to go somewhere he wanted, he'd be packed in a heartbeat. Just because it's not his idea of a good time does not mean he can make your life miserable. You are not the asshole, he sure is. Okay, let me get the facts straight. Husband doesn't like Disney. Husband can't get off work. Husband states you can't afford this. Husband doesn't think he will enjoy it with your mom and sister there. Question: has he said these things to other more local outings with your mom and sister? To me it sounds like this could be a control issue, whether it's someone beside him provided for the trip or you won't be easily available to him. It also could be that he doesn't like your mom and sister for some reason, whether it's different views or they mistreat him. I could be off base here, but it what springs to mind. It's control, and now he's guilting you into staying home, where he'll continue to say I didn't tell you to stay home, go have fun, enjoy the time, a daughter and the girls. He sounds fun. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Turn off your phone because he's going to make you feel guilty the entire time. But definitely go and have a great time. He is jealous and trying to sabotage your fun. I know ignoring that behavior is hard and tiring, but try your best and let your kid have a great time. Not the asshole. So he throws a fit and you feel guilty. BC he can't go on a trip, that's all girls. Lady. Come on now.